In this video, allow me to explain first the importance of learning English, secondly the importance of mastering TOEFL, and the third what is nouns. I made this video as a final assessment for an English course. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Adriyansyah, NIM C1021201088. Program Studi Agribisnis Class B Regular A. Faculty of Agriculture, University of Tanjung Pura. So, go straight to the first explanation. 1. The importance of learning English. English is the language used as a communication medium and as an international language that is used to interaction with other people around the world. This means that having the ability to speak English will open up opportunities for the future. Then, learning English becomes important when one continue your studies abroad, because English is one of the mandatory requirements that must be fulfilled. By learning English has the benefit of being able to develop a career. Opportunities to learn and insight will be weighed upon. Thus, the importance of learning English is one of the basic assets to exploit in the era global. So, that there are several reasons that learning English is important. 1. Learning English can improve intelligence. Learning more than one language has an impact on brain development. If we start to get used to learning English, the brain will gradually train to more easily accept other foreign languages. 2. The opportunity to work in larger companies is will open. Several larger companies usually set high standards, not only in terms of academic and work experience, but also the ability to communicate is foreign language, one of which is English. 3. User to follow the times. English is known as the world language of association. More than 50 countries is the world use English as the daily language. While English language skill, it will be crucial for us to keep up with the times, recording the latest information, issue, and news. 4. Proficiency for continuing education. Good English language skill will also facilitate the way to continue education. 5. Learning English increases self-confidence. The next benefit of learning English is to increase self-confidence. Many people feel inferior and lazy to socialize because of language barriers. By understanding English, it will be easier for us to understand what other people want to say, so that it will immediately increase self-confidence. 6. Learning English open horizon. With English, we will understand more about many things. Understand that every difference is unequal, so that we better respect the differences that exist. Number 2. The importance of mastering TOEFL. The importance of mastering TOEFL. TOEFL or Test of English as a Foreign Language is a test that is the main measurement in understanding the English language. TOEFL will be as supportive being to be able to continue education or work abroad. Mastering TOEFL is very important because as a measure of valid English language skill, recognition of English proficiency, and recruitment for continuing education and applying for job abroad. The TOEFL test consists of two types, namely the TOEFL PBT, paper-based test, and IBT, internet-based test. TOEFL PBT is usually used for the ASEAN region only, and on only institution and region, and does not apply to all countries in the world. The TOEFL PBT test is divided into three exam sessions, namely listening, structure and written expression, and reading comprehensive. The duration allowed for these three sections or session is 115 minutes. Retest the TOEFL IBT includes reading, listening, speaking, and writing. The duration allowed for 3/4 section or session is 4 hours. The TOEFL test is a test used by educational institutions, government, and private sector to measure your ability as a citizen of a country, where the majority do not use English as their daily language. For the ITP TOEFL test, usually those you take the test are those who plan to study abroad, people who will become employees of a government agency, prospective scholarship recipient, students who will undergo the graduation process. Meanwhile, the TOEFL IBT test is usually used for those who wish to study abroad because the material being tested is in the form of lecture material and things about student daily activities. This test can also be used to continue the magister program because the result of the test can be seen whether a person is able to attend the magister program lectures. From time, several things about the importance of understanding TOEFL, namely 1. A bridge to a foreign country. TOEFL is a place for those who want to experience school or work abroad. With a TOEFL and having a value that is above the threshold will also be a smooth way to achieve this. 2. Touch a global perspective. By having a TOEFL value that meets the requirements, we will be able to achieve our aspiration to study abroad and at the same time broaden our global perspective. 3. Guarantee of capability. TOEFL is guarantee that we have intelligent abilities so that we are able to conduct learning in overseas campuses, which generally guarantee us to read and speak a lot in English. 4. Accurate evaluation. TOEFL is a grant in the accurate assessment and evaluation of someone's understanding of English. 4 categories in the TOEFL, namely reading, listening, speaking, and writing, can evaluate the skill that will later be used in an academic environment. 5. Career path. With superior English language skill, it also means that it has opened opportunities that are easily accessible. English is always used in various fields, including multinational business. Being one employee with good understanding of English will be a plus for the company. 3. Explanation about nouns. 3. Explanation about nouns. Nouns is a word that refers to name object, such people, object, animal, places, and other things. Nouns are a part of the speech in English. Nouns have the following function. 1. As the subject in a sentence. 2. As a complementary object in a sentence. 3. As a direct object. 4. As a indirect object. And 5. As an verb. Nouns themselves are divided into several types, namely proper nouns, common nouns, concrete nouns, abstract nouns, countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Number 1. Proper nouns. Proper nouns is a specific noun, usually written with a capital letter prefix. Thus, noun indicated specific things, such as places names, organization names, month and day names, name of people, and other. Example of sentences. My free day is in Sunday. Number 2. Common nouns. Common nouns is a noun that is usually included or is general in nature. For example, is computer, market, home, and other. Example of sentences. I buy a new computer. Computer words in the sentences are channeled in general without explaining specifically. So, number 3. Concrete nouns. Concrete nouns is a noun that can be referred with the 5 senses. Can be, touched, or seen. For example, is book, house, chairs, bed, table, and other. Example of sentences. I sleep in my new bed. Number 4. Abstract nouns. Abstract nouns is a noun that cannot be observed with the 5 senses, but can only be felt or thought about. For example, is sad, victory, and others. Number 5. Countable nouns. Countable nouns is a noun whose the number is countable and assumed. Its countable nouns can be singular as plural. For example, is clothes, glasses, books, and other. Example of sentences. That is my book. Number 6. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns is a noun whose sum cannot be counted except using media. For example, is sugar, water, and sun. If you use media, you can count uncountable nouns. For example, is a spoon of sugar, a bottle of oil, and a glass of water. Example of sentences. I need a little sugar into my coffee. Okay, that is the explanation of the 3 materials. I am Muhammad Adriyansyah. Thank you for your attention. I apologize if there is an error. And see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.